Boys and girls, it is 4:39 and your girl is tired. Your girl is tired. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I had such a long freaking day. Long freaking day, boys and girls. And guess what? I am a smidgen on freaking E. And I didn't want to stop up here in this expensive place to get gas. Tina, girl, check your email. I emailed you. I am so thank you. I had a deadline today at 4 o'clock, but unfortunately, due to matters that I could not control, I missed. Let me see. Can I take this? Go ahead. You know, people just make me sick. See the light and just run through the, just take your time and stroll. Dang, man. I cannot begin to tell you. Oh my goodness. I was in a beautiful place today. I'm talking when you go into places and people just know kindness, good morning, good afternoon, how are you doing, just kind people, it is a blessing. And I said, wow, I just couldn't believe. And we ended up having to pull over because my daughter had a very important call she had to take, and I ended up speaking to someone who lives in the town that I live in. And I'm like, you come all the way out here to work? And to hear this woman say that she tell her children, to stay alone and don't leave her grandchildren with different people. And it is such a beautiful thing. And I had no intentions on stopping, but we had to get off the road to follow through with that call. And then just to know that where I passed through to go to, like say to the casino or whatever, I'm passing the lady's house. So I was like, wow. And we ended up talking and stuff. So we both were in. I mean, make your move. You see, it's only one place to go. We were both in the same place at most likely a different time, and it was both. It was beautiful. I had a wonderful day. I just hope I don't cry the rest of the night. I swear. I cannot believe. Oh, I cannot believe. I missed the deadline I needed by 4. I got what I needed, the document signed at 4:30, and I just pray that it was the only thing I can say. If it's for me, it's for me. If it's not, then it's something else I'm supposed to get. So that's it. That's all I can say. My daughter loved my outfit. She said, "I see you. I see how much my body has changed with all of the changes I've been going through. I'm so proud of myself." I have to figure out which side of the street this blasted gas station is on, because this gas station here is dangerously expensive. Ooh. I could have got home a little sooner, but I don't feel like taking the Parkway right now. I'm on the Parkway all day. Boys and girls, I am afraid of a lot of things, but I conquered a lot of my fears today. She said, "Mommy, did you see that?" I said, "Baby, be easy. I'm trying to keep my head on one side of the window." She said, "You didn't even get afraid." And I'm like, just let me do this. But I'm thankful. But good God Almighty, yes, it is the lady that's driving that's on the vehicle. Ah! You got that such a sweet smile. Is this gas right here? It looks like gas. So much sun out here. Oh, my freaking car is almost on E. I am right above the red line. Right above the line. mm, right above the red line, and I left my house with a full tank of gas. Oh boy, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Mary, you are going to die. Coral, you're gonna be like, Coral, you are gonna love me 50 times more than you love me today. If I ended up doing what I said I was gonna do, I just feel right now like my girls are hugging me and telling me they're proud of me. Come on, no! I hate when people do stupidness like this. Mm. Oh my goodness! Let me tell you something. I could have went. I could have went, but I will not go past the light when I feel a. But I'm looking up now, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm looking right at the camera. But if I had got a little bit further, and just say I would have tipped the car or whatever, so you have to always. There you go. See? Didn't have to wait at all. You have to always be prepared for anything because this person right here, they must be on their cell phone. So what do I have to do? I have to wait patiently, and get in front of them. Only because, I know I see something strange. The mirrors are moved. Oh yeah, the mirrors are moved. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sometimes it's just a day for you to take a beautiful stroll. Do you see the sun out here? It is beautiful. I don't like the summer, but I might like the summer. I might start to like the summer. Really do. I really might. Really might. I'm trying to get in my lane, but this road is so narrow. It's like 3:30. I don't want to buck up on those school bus, so I think I'm past that time. Oh my goodness. I am so thankful. Oh, I'm so thankful. I am so thankful. And then when I was having the meeting with the lady, I kid you not, she turned on her cell phone and she started, like, I guess, listening to music and stuff, and I started getting agitated, and then I was filling out documents, and my hands started getting nervous, and you could tell when your hands start getting nervous when your signature started changing, and then I'm supposed to sign and I didn't sign, and I printed it in, and then my daughter she said, "Mommy, do you want?" I said, so I had to say to her, I said, "Miss, I just need to focus. Would you please turn off your phone?" And she said, and I'm looking, and I wanted to say, but I have to be careful how I say things. And just because something is my issue doesn't mean it's someone else's issue. But I don't believe that I could be dealing with a business matter of any sort and turn on, a song or something on my phone. I don't think I could do it. So sometimes I say to myself, am I really the problem? Because the way people make me feel is as if I am the problem. So that's why one of the reasons why I avoid people. And then I have to hear people say, what you do is not right because you need to be around humans. But do I really have to tell you that when you are telling me, reading this to me, helping me with this, and I'm listening to your music, I don't know if it's me, but I started to feel a certain type of way. And if I had broke down at that table and actually panicked, then I would have looked like, oh, she has a problem. Oh, she's unwell. Or it would have been a whole bunch of stuff, but it would have never been. I should have never had my phone on. That's why sometimes I wonder, what place in this world do I belong? Because I don't know. But the lady was so sweet, and I promise you, from the time I walked in the door, she was for me. She was for me. Her speech was for me, for me. So I'm telling you. And then what make it really, I felt really bad after spending like almost 3 hours, outside of my home and way out of town and everything. And I'm like, uh, I'm trying to keep my eye off this gas needle because I'm right on the line above the E. And I know you have a little ways to go, but I don't like to drive with my car under half a tank. I never have. I get a nervous thing. So, but I was trying to reach someone in an important office, and I'm calling, and I keep hearing, well, reach out to so and so because I need an email. And I'm like, and when you tell me you need something, and I know I need it, and I have, extended my time by 2 days, and you know that they have the right to move on, it makes it seem like I am irresponsible. So I had to drive an hour to another office that you are not allowed to go to. So I walked to the office, and the officer is at the door, and may I help you? Yes, I'm so sorry. I need a supervisor. But you don't want to be in a position asking for a supervisor, for someone that you need help from. So I had to, well, what is the problem? Well, I need a piece of paper that has a deadline, and the deadline is 1 hour from now, and I need it because I've called from, emailed, and what it is. So I had a really nice, and I kid you not, Cora, when I speak to you, I'm gonna speak to you plain and simple, and you're gonna listen like this girl's gonna speak. But I had a very nice woman come out, and she hugged me. She hugged me and said she's sorry. She said, I am not the person that you need, but I'm here to help you. Some people are just so freaking nice. Some people you just cannot put in a certain position. Now, who in the world is going to move to give me some gas? Who's going to move? Oh, you're going to move? Because I'm going to look in the highway. Can I get the gas over there? Oh, yeah. Oh, no, somebody just pulled up in there. I need to go there. Oh, thank you. Wow. Let me move back, honey. I'm just so freaking. I'm just so tired. I am so happy. Oh boy. Excuse me, would you happen to know if that hose would fit on the other side of my wheel? Thank you. Thank you. I hate coming to this freaking gas station. I hate coming here. This gas is so, I don't even want to look. Oh. Oh no, I did not do this to myself. Yes, it is, but I'm small enough. Oh no, it's not even that. It's not even on my side. I forgot. And I don't. It's on the other side. I'm gonna wait for you to finish and back up. Thank you. Or maybe it's on that side. So, oh Lord, I cannot believe I was able to get out that door like that, girl. Mm. This station have to come in the street, pass back in. I can't see nothing. Oh man! I just moved, and someone pulled right up where I moved from, and now she's looking at me like I'm supposed to move. But little did she know, she's going to move. She's going to move. Hopefully I can get this around. I ended up going around to get in that space. I had to go all the way around and all that other jazz. Whew. Oh, I have no idea. Oh, there you go. Okay, I got it. I have to try to get out of here before the light change. Jeez, an abundance of people. Boys and girls, yes indeed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Boys and girls, let me tell you, sometimes you have to stay faithful. Woo! Lord have mercy. I had a good day. We had some I think it's some kind of garlic and parmesan, some parmesan, something. That chicken was good. I would never see myself pay $15 for 15 pieces of chicken when it's not even the whole chicken. I said, are you gonna get the whole wing with that? But it was good. It was good. It was good. I don't like this gas I had to pay for, but fix my purse. I'm trying to find my documents. You don't know. You don't ride with your birth certificate and your social security card. You have to get those things out of your bag. But I kid you not. Boys and girls. I found a candy I haven't had in a long time at the register. A sort of gas man looking, like, you know, when you go in the store and you see one of those the purchases you make when you have no intentions on buying it, impulse buys. I like this chicken, this piece of candy, but I have a loose tooth in the front of my mouth, so. I haven't rode this road in a long time, honey. This road is nice and narrow. Time to stay with your eye on the road. Boys and girls. Ow! Ow! Woo! I just got off the phone and you know what's getting on my nerves? The fact that I'm not being told anything. But I can read behind the lines, baby. I can read. I can read. And I know that the answer is yes, but I don't know what is going on. Just give me a confirmation. I need a confirmation. But I have got to believe that it's yes. It has to be. Because there would be no more moving and shaking. Oh, man, I'm so blessed. What a Lord have mercy. Oh, my goodness. Woo, Lord have mercy. I am going to take about another 30 minutes to get home, and I have to wait right here by this phone, but I just need a date that says a special date so I can make a phone call, because I need it to fall on a day where the business office is open. But damn it, man. I have a message for you ladies. Y'all better get on your grind. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead. I have nothing to rush for. Now I do. That's right. Let's get this. I want to get home, honey. We have to do this. We have to do this right. So I have to. I need to get home. Been out since this morning. Mary, I'm going home. I'm going to ring your phone. If you don't answer, I'm going to punch you right in the back of your head. Grab a sack, pow, in the back of your head. Coral, I'm ringing your phone. Gina, you better be lucky I don't have your number, girl. I'll be blasting you at 2 in the morning. Come on, baby. Go, go, go. Come on in. You see. Oh, yes, I do get angry in the road. Because if I don't let them in, nobody else will. Nobody else will. Oh, my goodness, boys and girls. Oh, my Lord. I see why sometimes people don't bother go through divorce, because you have to show this, and you shouldn't have to go through all of that, and it should not be to where you need a cell phone to do all of these functions, and then the cell phone doesn't. You could have put a signal on, you piece of shit. You lucky Susie well behaved. It's hard, I'm sitting there. You may need a new phone. No, I don't need a new phone. They need to start making people need electronics to get everything done. That's why you have no safety. I'm gonna tell you something. Anybody who could imagine, oh my gosh. God, boys and girls, I don't even want to do YouTube anymore. I tell you no lie. But I am so thankful, because one thing y'all know about me, you have to be faithful. And the lady mentioned it too. She pulled out her phone and she had put some religious thing on, and she was saying how she was a young mother and she couldn't have any more. She didn't want any more children after she had one, because she realized that what she wanted for her child, she really couldn't have having more than one. And it was amazing to hear somebody say, they have a family member with 5 children, and you can't even function to give the one what they need, and you just keep popping out more. So I was so proud of her, and to know that she was doing what she was doing for me, and that's not even her position. She works in a corporate office, but due to my situation, she said she felt like she needed to come and help me, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Sometimes you say to yourself, nobody's gonna help you, but sometimes you have to say, okay, I'm not gonna keep quiet now. I'm gonna speak. This is something that I feel this way about, so I am thankful. And then the woman I met today in the chicken place, I didn't know that she knew my daughter for a while now. She have her own struggle of things she's been through, so. And sometimes you just have to say, this is how I feel. And if this person's not listening, go to this one, But when I tell you, I cannot wait. And you may not have long to wait, baby. Because the date that they put for whatever to happen was supposed to be the 1st of April. And then they changed it from the 1st of April to March 30th, and just to be on the safe side today, to prevent anything, they said we're going to date it March 31st, but March 31st gives me no time to do anything that if I had to do something, my pockets don't look good, I don't have anything if I had to pay someone to help me do something. And then you have this other part of your mind saying, you know what, I just don't care anymore. So, and every time I try, to do something on social media, I just don't want to anymore. I don't feel comfortable anymore like I used to. So I just, felt like, maybe it's time for me to just hang it all up and just do whatever comes next. And I do have a possibility of some classes, a community. I'm looking forward to some activities, and getting in connection with human life. I am looking forward, but I want more than anything to just take one step. And today I was in a public place and I just stopped, to fight the tears, and I just said, let today work today out. That's it. Don't worry about tomorrow. And I had to stop and I had to put my hands in the air. And I'm like, let today worry about today. I am so freaking tired. And when you get tired, you just have to say, okay, change begins with me. I am so thankful. I woke up midnight this morning, basically it's after midnight. I woke up, started beginning, working in my life. I got on the floor and I did a few planks, and I'm not able to do them as long as I would like, but it's not going to stop me from trying. So I did a few, and one of the things that I took notice of is that the feeling deep in my core that I was trying to hold on to while I was doing it. So I did a few of those, and because I am working within my time, my body, doing what I can do for myself, I feel anything I do is a blessing. I feel proud of myself for anything I do, as long as I don't give up trying. So that's the key there, just to keep doing it. So I ended up doing an hour video for YouTube, and then I realized during that hour that I might have shared a smidget more than I want to right now. And then I said, you know what, I don't need that one. So I threw it in the trash. So I went about my business. I think I might have made some food or whatever the case. And yeah, I did, because I did another video. I showed my meal, but then I said no. And that's because at one point I was forthcoming with a little bit more information that I feel I can care to share. Sometimes when you're being told to be quiet, being quiet means to be quiet. So you know what I'm saying. So the only thing I can say is I have proven without a shadow of a doubt that when I say something and I mean it and I do what I say, then I have proven who I am as a person. That's all I can say. So when you hold yourself accountable for who you are, no one can tell you who you are. You have to know yourself better than anyone. I am hoping and praying that a bad situation that I was in, I can rectify in some kind of way, because I do know. So I just hope. I'm home, by the way, boys and girls. See, that's what happens when you stay on task. Now, we see how many minutes this phone has been running. About 28 minutes. And I'm home. That's the threshold that gets me into my town. And I cannot wait. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my daughter just kept hugging me today. She kept saying, Mommy, I love you. I'm so happy for you. I said, baby, we don't sing or we don't praise until we get confirmation, baby. Don't do that. She said, come on, Mommy, do you really need to hear? I said, honey, anything can happen to snatch something away from you. You have to stay faithful to yourself. Just faithful to yourself. And I told her, I didn't even want her to know. I didn't want her to know, and I told her why. I told her exactly why, and I told her today, I said, you have to look at the blessings that you are given. And part of your blessings is me distancing myself away from you, because you need to take care of some things. And I said, you may not realize it, but I have been teaching you to have the life you want to have. And I don't know what stenography is, but she wants to go to school. And the fact that she wants to go to school and she doesn't want certain dynamics of life and stuff. And one of the blessings to get my daughter where she is now was removing her from what she got accustomed to thinking was the norm. When she got away, she realized this is not the norm. I know it's not the norm, because I know it's just not, I don't fit in. So I'm just thankful. But I'm thankful for YouTube in ways that uh, people on YouTube taught me what I should have learned from someone that's DNA connected to me. That's the best I can say. But sometimes your teacher doesn't come into shape or whatever you think it is. So you can only hold yourself. You have to remember, when you need help, you have to say, I need help. This is too much for me to handle. That's why I always say, I don't care who you worship, whether it's God, Jehovah, Allah, yourself. It could be your doll baby, it could be Miranda, it could be this car, Susie, it could be whatever. I just hope it is not things. Just make sure whatever you do, it is not things. Because if it's things, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you if you have something you can't let go of. If I had to sleep on the floor, on a mattress, laying head sheet, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. I'm not going. That was disgusting what that light just did. But I wouldn't care. You could walk into someone's home and see the mattress on the floor, a little table, and a cup, and think that the person has nothing because of what they have in their home. And then you walk in my home and you would think I have way more than I have. And I am actually glad, because I've gotten accustomed in the last few whatevers to realize that people judge you based on what they see around you. So honey, I can't wait till you start judging, and it's very soon. Okay, let's go this way. Baby, you better act like you know. Dang, I gotta tell you, I am so thankful. 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 I have really done a good job. I have done a great job. I've done a great job. I just need somebody to tell me that whatever it is that I want so bad is mine. Just make sure you can't take it from me. Gosh, I can't believe. I tell you no lie. When you can go in this world, and I cannot wait. I don't really want, but there's somebody I haven't seen in over a year. I was about to go by her house. I have to go by her house and get her address. I'm gonna write her a letter. She's not gonna know who's writing it. She's not gonna know who's writing it. Dang, man, did I really have to come down the street? She's gonna be like, I knew you were gonna do it. I cannot wait to get that woman's address. I got a phone call from an apartment today, and I'm not even gonna call them back. I'm just gonna give it 7 days. I'm not gonna call them back, because when you entertain things, when you entertain something else, you lose focus on what's for you. If it's for me, it'll wait. It'll wait. I'm just so thankful. I know somebody's watching this video and they like click, but let me tell you something. There's gonna be a day that I'm gonna be able to say whatever it is I can't say now. But I'm thankful. Dang, oh my God! I said I was gonna go by this street. That's why I'm on this street. Damn! There was a fire. There's like 4 or 5 stores burnt up. Okay, but my camera is facing the other way. I was wondering why I turned this street. The block is right down there. And I kid you not, I was listening to the fire trucks. I'm like, something's going on. And there it go. I didn't see it yet. So what I'm going to do is, I'm gonna look from the outside, and if it doesn't look like I'm being facetious, turning my camera a certain way, then I will get out and face my camera so you can see what I mean. But who's blowing? Wow, I'm so happy. Okay, boys and girls, I'm right here, and I don't know if. Okay. Oh no, I can't do it because they were. I don't know if this car. Oh! That daggone sun is dangerous. Okay, let's turn right here. There's no parking space. I'm in the street. Everything that burned is right here. It's right here, but I can't show you. All of that's right there. It's burned, but it's too much sun. I can't show you. There's a fire. It's like 5 stores burned. I get right here, and right here is when you hear somebody's car radio just blasting all that. That's right here. All day I was driving, I didn't hear that. Oh wow, it's a shame. It's a shame when you come back and you see this. Boys and girls, one of the reasons why I have to be thankful and just be easy is because for so long I have tried and tried and tried and tried, and I just couldn't do it. And now yet this morning, sometime in the middle of the night, I almost took out some stuff in my home that I didn't want anymore, or I just didn't want to partake in anymore. And now I'm sitting here looking at the fact that you just don't know when you may need something. But I was thinking of the $40 that I held on to. I knew I was going to need it. I just didn't know when. And I don't know if fear made me hold on to it, but I ended up needing it last week for my vehicle. And last night when I was looking for a phone number, I was doing a video and I was looking for a phone number that I blocked. And I didn't know how to unblock the number off my phone. And then something said to go in the kitchen for some reason, and I got up and I went in the kitchen for some reason, and then I opened the drawer and I almost turned that motherfucking car. I almost turned the car. But you know what? I have something that I'm working on. You run through the red light. I have to really and truly pull over because people don't know when they bring this. Oh wow! If I didn't just slow down for a minute, I could have just tore myself up right there. And then whatever it is I'm working so hard for, it may not have been able to get it. And then I'm blowing, and you're blowing for what? I need to go home. And then I turn my steering wheel to go that way. But I kid you not, sometimes you have to know when to stay still and just go this way. That's why I don't want to rush anywhere. Now, had my daughter been behind the wheel, she would have went that way. I hate that I have to come back here. Oh, freak. I wish I could show you that vehicle in front of me. That vehicle is nice. Boys and girls, boys and girls, boys and girls. But then when I went into my kitchen today looking for something, I opened the drawer and I found $15 in the drawer that I put in the drawer for someone else. But someone came to my house and I put $15 in the drawer for them because, just it doesn't matter. Be very careful. But they didn't leave with it, and it had to have been in there at least 2 months now. And then today I needed to go somewhere, and although I wanted to go, I didn't know that I was going to go. And when I found the $15, I ended up a few minutes ago putting $15 worth of gas in my car because I was on E. So when I say you just don't know, oh my goodness, I don't know what that is. Whatever this is, I hear it every couple of hours now. Obviously, you know I'm home. I hear it every couple of hours, and I'm like, I can't. You break through my sleep and everything. Thank you, Jesus. I made it home the same way I left. I just had a full tank of gas, just about, and I just used about $10 coming home. That's why I don't like going up there. I don't like going that far up because I can never save gas. Susie! We made it! Wow! Woohoo! Boy, I am so happy. I am so freaking happy. I am so freaking happy. I tell you, everything happened in its rightful place and rightful order. But if it wasn't for someone, that's why I tell you, sometimes things can be bad, but you have to find the good in that bad. Because I kid you not, I kid you not, everything bad is not bad. I am not gonna tidy up. I brought a cart down because I met someone today, and I'm not doing anything. I hate when my daughter drinks anything and leave it in this car. If I have my other phone, I have it. If I don't, I don't. I think I just put one. The one is up here. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I cannot wait to tell you my good news, boys and girls. But I want y'all to hear the new elevator. Such a beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna take this little bit of trash upstairs. I just realized something. I need to put my cup down. I just realized something. I realized that I'm actually dressed. But look how small I'm getting. Oh my God. I didn't even realize. I thought I was bigger than I really. Look how small. I am like vanishing. Oh my goodness. Wow. I am so freaking happy. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. The only thing I'm going to say is never stop trying. This man, the police officer I spoke to, he said, "What do you do?" And I said, "Well, I craft. I make cards, bracelets." He said, "You made those?" I said, "Yeah." And I gave him a card. I just opened my purse and gave him a card. And I feel so sorry when I say stuff like that because people think, if you give something away, I was asked today, did I give anything of value away? And I'm like, I'm afraid to even say, a kindness card. You don't know what can be considered valuable that you give someone. You say you need this and then you're giving something away. So I'm like, I have to be very careful. That's why I'm very I'm in the decision mode whether or not I'm going to stick with YouTube. But I don't know why this elevator stopped right here because I pushed my floor. But the building is they changed the elevator. Now they have the blue letters that used to be red, and now when the door open up, they tell you what floor is on. So you see these little high-end changes, and it makes you feel a certain type of way. But trust me, when you look at the zip code, it's not gonna change much. But when I was talking to two different people and I told them where I live, they said, "Bye," and I said, "Yes." And I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" But boys and girls, I'm going to the house to get myself some rayon. Hear that? That's new. That's new. I am so tired. Look at this. Now see, if I was coming down this hallway at a different time, you see that? The whole hallway is clean, but there's one piece of scum that drops the garbage all the time on the floor. But let me show you something. You see where it is? That door right there. See, and it's me. It's me that will come outside in my apartment, which is right here, and pick up that trash. But girl, if you only knew. Well, I am home, boys and girls, and I am so thankful. But let me explain something to you. The best gift you can give yourself is just to prepare. But anyway, I have to rest. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.